Okay, what is going on, y'all? What's going on? Hold on. So, what's going on? We gonna go hit legs tonight by ourselves once again. I don't know where Isaac's been. I guess he just hasn't wanted to go work out. Like, you know. And here's the thing, right? One of the most important things about any sport that you guys ever play in your life, you're gonna have to hit the weights eventually, right? Whether that's football, whether that's basketball, baseball. You know, I know tons of baseball buddies that, you know, work out on a very consistent schedule. You know, but they do it because, you know, I mean, yeah, it's more workouts kind of aimed towards their sport, but I mean, they're still gonna hit like basic, you know, basic muscle groups, chest, legs. Like everyone still does that kind of, you know, they still do like the basic workouts that, you know, or basic days or muscle groups. So it's like, you guys never really have an excuse to miss the gym, especially on day offs, right? Now, me personally, I don't really like day offs. I don't take many myself. And when I do, I feel a little bit worse about myself, you know? A little bit worse. Because, I mean, I hate it. I still do hate taking rest days or knowing, like, a day that I can't go into the gym, right? And so yesterday was one of those days. I was going to go to the gym. I was going to feel really good. Feel like, you know, I was going to go hit legs yesterday, but we didn't end up doing that because, well, it was so late by the time I had gotten back from my soccer training that I mean, literally just couldn't go, you know? So that's what really sucked about this whole thing, was that legs was supposed to be last night, but I did make a post about today hitting legs, so we'll go grab a drink really quick, and we're ready for the workout. So, okay, well, we got our drink, so we're out of here. It's not gonna be a super long talk, but still good. I'll still give you the rundown. I'm thinking of squat, thinking of leg press. Dude, what the fuck is that shit? Like, can my wheels not go back that far or something? I don't know. So we got the chaotic tropical orange. Like, this actually tastes really good. But anyway, you know, so whatever excuse you think you have to miss the gym, just remember, there's always going to be someone who is going to work a little bit harder than you, or be a little bit faster, get stronger, outlast you a little longer. That's why I do go to the gym as much as I can. So I didn't go yesterday because I had already gotten like a 2-hour training session of nothing but cardio and speed and agility. So, you know, that's the thing, is that you can sit there and you can be like, well, bro, I got practice, or dude, like, I gotta, oh man, like, I have training. And you gotta understand, like, what was it, Tuesday's training, I still went to the gym after it, because I still needed to go, right? And that's the thing, is like, yeah, one day may not make the difference, but you do that every day for 3 weeks, you're gonna be a little bit faster and stronger. Especially if you hit cardio, and then you can do like a lighter session of cardio, maybe 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes, right? But then guess what? You've just gotten 20 more minutes over everyone else training. And then guess what? That adds up. By the end of the week, you go 3 days a week, 3 trainings or whatever, right? You have an hour worth more of running. And that hour may not feel like a lot, but, you know, you play a sport like soccer or football, dude, that could be the difference between getting to the ball first, or for football's matter, it could mean the difference between you catching up to their wide receiver or you don't. You know? I mean, what is your choice? What's your choice going to ultimately be? Is to sit there and, you know, tell people that either, yeah, dude, I went home, I played video games, I went to sleep, or, yeah, after training, dude, I went to the gym, kept hydrated, you know? I know, like, you know, you're not supposed to be drinking some of these. I don't have training the next week. But unfortunately, next week I will be missing about 1 or 2 of my trainings because of, like, actual personal stuff. Like, just appointments, like with allergy doctors, whatever you call them, and my orthodontist. So that's the only reason I'm missing those trainings. But even still, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna make up for them. Enough about that. Let's get to more serious topics. My abs. Abs have not been improving a whole ton. Really haven't been improving a whole ton, and I'm not liking that. I'm not liking the fact that my abs, you know, are so underdeveloped now, because they used to, at least actually I could feel them there. I can't really feel my abs anymore. They're there. They're smaller bumps than usual. The problem before, when I was younger, was just my body fat percentage was still too high. Now my body fat, just the percentage. So, like, that's, you know, how thick my skin is, right? So I think that's how I kind of identify the difference between the two. Is this guy turning? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think this guy's turning, but if he is, that's awkward. Anyway, we're gonna pop some music on. We're gonna get locked for the kind of intense leg day. I'm kind of thinking something intense, especially because it's 8. People are gonna be clearing out of the gym or getting to the gym. Whatever one happens first. So, yeah. Okay, again, I had to cut the audio because of copyright stuff. But yeah, my legs are looking pretty good. I was trying to get some major hamstrings today, and like I'll say in a few minutes here, RDLs was interesting to try out, but getting some mad quads, trying to strike that pose, trying to just get that definition to be clearer, but you know how it be. We just got done with legs. I do actually feel pretty good. Oh, didn't even fucking actually turn the car on, you know, so don't do what I do. So, legs. What felt good, what didn't? I'm gonna say that squat actually did feel, like, everything felt really good today. Like, I mean, really fucking good. Right? And, you know, it's no secret that, like, you know, leg day is one, if not my favorite day of all time. And the reason why is that, number one, the location of legs in the gym is like, it's in its own little section, and then all other leg workouts are pretty much in that direction, unless you're doing something that's makeshift or like a custom. I would call it like a custom workout, really. But if that's like what you're doing, then, like, you know, yeah, you're not gonna be in the leg section probably, but, you know, because it's not what I'm doing, and, like, you know, I'm just doing everyday gym equipment. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy or new, you know, like, I'm doing all workouts that everyone's seen before probably and is used to seeing. So it's not like, you know, again, I'm not doing anything new. But felt really good today was definitely all quads, but I try to do some RDLs, and, like, even those felt really good. Like, even those were surprisingly fun. I didn't do a whole lot of weight because, like, my grip strength is honestly the biggest thing holding me back in those RDLs. So, I mean, you know, I want to make sure, like, I'm actually hitting form and technique. And, well, I mean, once you get all of those things down, I mean, you're essentially going to have a great little workout there. So, you know, just in case, like, you guys are wondering, like, usually with my lifts, I can go much heavier, right? I mean, obviously, and I did the RDLs, I did a play with right? I could have gone for 2 plates, right? Could have gotten 2. But the point is not to hit the amount, like, max weight that I can do. I had them there just in case, like, okay, I got the hang of them pretty quick, and I'm ready to up the weight because maybe it's, you know, feels a little too light. But even still, like, my forearms squeezing that bar really hard to just keep up with my grip strength. So maybe my grip strength is, you know, pretty shit. But I did start feeling them towards the end. Like, I started getting that mind-muscle connection, and, you know, that doesn't, like, it's not going to happen with every single workout. Here's what you guys got to understand. Mind-muscle connection is where you feel like you're using just that muscle. And my biggest example, honestly, would be lat pull-downs, right? If you're activating your lats and you can feel them actively during a pull-down, that's a mind-muscle connection. But I mean, it could take months or a couple weeks or, you know, a few hours to even get that, you know, connection that you want, so that you are just using that muscle. Like, what I mean by mind-muscle connection is that you can actively feel your muscle pulling, even though there are other muscles incorporated with maybe lifting it or pushing it or, you know, squatting it, right? It's easy to, you know, use all your other muscles to push. And, you know, the whole point of working out isn't just to, like, you know, hit massive amounts of weight, but it's rather to actually target muscle groups so that your muscles can wear and tear. And, I mean, that's exactly how they get bigger, right? It's just wear and tear on the muscles, and they naturally get bigger over time due to your body having this wonderful ability being able to do something called adapt, right? body makes you stronger, and it makes you more athletic, and it, I mean, there's just everything with working out is only ups. There's only ups to working out. I don't think, there's not a few downsides unless you're younger or older, and those downsides, of course, being, how durable you get as you age on. And I mean, I'm pretty young, and I'm pretty sure most of you watching this are, still pretty healthy teens or adults. And, I mean, but if you want to know when you should start working out, I would say, the youngest you can start would probably be maybe 12, but even still, you'd have to be a pretty fast, pretty developed person, or starting to develop pretty quickly. Because, I mean, I started working out when I was like 13, but the thing is that, my voice was already getting deeper, and I was, already experiencing puberty pretty quick, for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm not, I didn't think I was going to be such an early bloomer, but I was. And that's the thing with a lot of things, is just everyone's different. So you may not fully mature until you're 16. And if you're really well, I went to the gym maybe a week consistent, and it just felt like everything hurt, and it felt almost damaging, and not even a good kind of pain. Or if you can kind of just tell, and I will say this, when you go on to Instagram or you go on to TikTok, I'm not going to name anybody, but there's a few creators where I've seen it, it's just Instagram, right? And it's these young kids, they're, 10, 11, 12 years old, right? Posting these gym videos of me a year ago, me now with a better mindset. And it's not to hate on anybody, but kid, you're still growing, and now I've never believed that working out stunts your growth, but I do believe that you can start too early, right? It's never too late to start, but you can start too early. And I don't know why kids would want to start that early. Dude, you're in 6th grade, 6th, 7th, I mean, yes, I started working out 7th grade. That year before, the summer before 7th grade, I started working out, right? But, I had hit puberty, and I just, I wanted something to do. And, I mean, I didn't, start going to the gym immediately. I fucking worked out of my room. So, maybe get some calisthenics or be some sort of athletic, person. At least go on runs or play a sport, and then, when you're that age, you can kind of start working out. But when should you stop working out? Well, never. I'm never really a health kind of guru kind of person. Everything I do because it feels good. It makes me feel better, and I just think it works more efficiently for me. It's not going to work for everybody, right? I take energy drinks when I play a running sport. Probably shouldn't drink that much soda, or but I mean, I do it partially because I'm addicted, but the other part being that I like it and that it feels good, and it tastes good, of course, some of it, but I'm never really I have to eat a salad every day, I have to eat spinach, I have to do this or that, right? I mean, yeah, I want to make my protein goals, my carbs, and my fats, right? Get all of those up to par, especially when you're cutting, right? But even still, it's if you've seen some of the calories I've been tracking, it's I really haven't been doing that good, except the only part I have been doing good was just cutting the calories. But I think we got to get a little more strict on it, because it's weird, because I checked the scale at the gym and it's saying I'm 157 when yesterday I was 153. So I really don't know my true body weight right now. So I probably am 153, 154, which is good because I've lost 7 pounds, but I mean, I need to lose more. And that's the thing, is I'm going to try, seriously, going for this cut, because I have been really going for this cut, just trying to eat less, but I've also been eating junk food. So maybe it's those fats, maybe I still got to eat the calories I need, but I still need to cut more drastically. Just healthier, of course, not, cutting the junk food. But, it's never too late to start working out. Even if you are mid 50s and you're thinking like, well, it's too late for me. Like, I'm not young and spry anymore. It's like, you know, if you want to avoid, you know, of course, old age diseases like, you know, probably arthritis, osteoporosis. I mean, dude, like drinking milk, starting to eat healthy, you know, and especially in America, you know, I mean, obviously everyone knows us for being fat, so, I mean, why not start? Why not get on it? You know, it's not like I'm saying to do it because it's trendy. I mean, the gym is just always something beneficial. And don't be one of those people that's just, oh, well, running's the only way to be healthy. You don't have to do all this heavy weight shit. You don't have to do that. Yeah, you do. You need weight training. Your body has evolutionarily, like, through evolution, needed stimulation for muscle growth. Your body has needed weightlifting of some kind. And, you know, back in the day when humans were running all day long and needing to push around things and carry large animals, or, you know, whatever they were doing back then, they needed strength, right? Even look to like ancient civilizations, right? Rome, fucking, you know, anything. Because the thing was is that, well, if you don't know, the Romans, they stopped wearing their armor for some reason, right? Now their armor was made of steel, of heavy ass steel, right? And, you know, I mean, the Romans fucking dominated the world for centuries, really. And, you know, and they started losing it because their men started to become weak and fragile. They didn't want to wear this heavy ass, you know, this heavy duty shit. Like, they wanted to fucking relax and be lazy. And, oh, well, we've conquered half the world, right? At least the world they knew. And, like, that was the thing, is they got weak. Your body will become increasingly weak the less you stimulate it, right? And that's the whole reason working out is such a healthy and viable option for everybody, really. If you are not, you know, picking your workouts, and you're not at least trying to get into the gym one way or another, oh, but it's too much money. It's like, you know, just stay consistent and it'll be worth your while, right? I see people spending thousands of dollars fixing things that maybe don't even need to be fixed. Buying a car, dude, go improve your health, right? I'm not saying you can't buy your own shit, right? I'm not saying, like, you know, work out first, then buy your cars. Like, no, like, I'm just saying, like, maybe focus on your health and, you know, focus on things that are personal, right? And if you're one of those people that are just like, well, I can't change, I can't do this, I can't do that, I hate working out, dude, you haven't stayed consistent enough, right? Oh, but I'm a year deep and I've only noticed my biceps got bigger. Have you only been training biceps? Oh, only my legs are, you know, my legs just are weak and sore all the time. Like, I can't even hit a leg day without resting for a week. Don't rest for a week. There's been times I've hit legs, woken up, you know, the day one after leg day, and I'm like, oh man, my legs fucking hurt. I wake up that second day, you know, after hitting a chest day the day previous, and I'm like, my legs still hurt. I gotta go back in, or I gotta go hit legs, right? And what I've kind of been doing is, you know, I've been doing chest, back, legs, right? Like a PPL kind of split. I don't do it intentionally. I just do it because it's what I feel like doing today. So I'm not really on this strict schedule. But seriously, like, people, do not underestimate your own ability, right? And don't think, well, you know, oh, I gotta go buy this, you know, PC, but I just, you know, I want to improve my health. Improve your health first. You're gonna be like, what's $190? Dude, you're about to spend $10,000 on a PC. Or $5,000 maybe for the cheapest PC you can buy in the fucking market, right? You're not spending your money and not getting your worthwhile out of it, you know? I know at Vasa, the cheapest membership is like, it's $10 a month. Okay, that's not bad. But the starting fee or the signing fee or whatever they fucking call it is like $99. That's like 100, maybe $10 just to start working out. That's not bad. And it's very, you know, it's cheap for a lot of people. I mean, if you work like even just a part-time job, you can afford $10 a month, right? But anyway, let's get inside, y'all.